World War II, 1939 to 1945. Germany's Adolf Hitler began World War II, which the United States entered after a Japanese attack on the U.S. naval base Pearl Harbor. Hitler's racial hatred resulted in the deaths of millions of people. Many of them were Jewish. After years of struggle, the Allies won the war, but millions had died and large parts of Europe and Japan were destroyed. Chapter 32, Section 1, Hitler's Lightning War. In 1939, having conquered Austria and Czechoslovakia, Adolf Hitler decided to move on to Poland. He had signed an agreement with Stalin of the Soviet Union. In it, they agreed to split Poland between them. This deal removed the threat of the Soviets attacking Germany from the east. So on September 1st, the German army invaded Poland. Using planes, tanks, and troops, it moved suddenly in a technique called blitzkrieg, lightning war. Britain and France declared war, but Poland fell before they could help. On September 17th, Stalin invaded Finland and eastern Poland. In April 1940, Hitler's armies conquered Denmark and Norway. Within 2 months, they also captured Belgium, the Netherlands, Luxembourg, and France. Some French, led by Charles de Gaulle, escaped to Britain to continue fighting. By then, Italy's Benito Mussolini had joined Hitler's side. Great Britain, now led by Winston Churchill, stood alone. To prepare for an invasion of Britain, the German Air Force launched bombing attacks to weaken the country. The British Air Force fought back. It was helped by the newly developed radar that warned of coming attacks. Also, the British had broken the German Army's secret code. The air war over Britain lasted many months. Unable to break Britain's defenses, Hitler called off the attacks. He next turned to the Mediterranean in the east. Germany sent troops to North Africa, where its ally Italy was losing to British forces. German troops joined the battle and fought a seesaw struggle with the British. Hitler forced Bulgaria, Romania, and Hungary to join Germany in the war. In April 1941, German armies quickly took control of Yugoslavia and Greece. In June, Hitler turned on his one-time ally and launched a surprise invasion of the Soviet Union. The Red Army, though the largest in the world, was not well equipped or well trained. The Germans quickly pushed deep into Soviet land. As the Red Army was forced to retreat, it destroyed everything left behind to keep supplies out of German hands. Stopped from taking Leningrad in the north, the Germans turned on Moscow, the Soviet capital. A strong Soviet counterattack combined with fierce Russian weather forced the Germans back. The United States watched these events. Many Americans did not want to join the war. President Roosevelt wanted to help the Allies, however. He persuaded Congress to allow Britain and France to buy American weapons. Soon, American ships were escorting British cargo ships carrying guns. By the fall of 1941, U.S. ships had orders to fire on German submarines. The United States and Germany had an undeclared naval war. Roosevelt met with Churchill in August of 1941. Although the United States was not officially in the war, the two leaders issued a statement called the Atlantic Charter. It supported free trade and the right of people to form their own national government.